everybody, so exciting new review for you guys today. We're talking about the latest murder mystery, Knives Out. I always like a really good whodunit murder mystery, and sadly we don't get really too many of those these days, so I was really excited that Knives Out was coming out, and with such a stacked cast as well, because you got the likes of Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis, Lakeith Stanfield, Toni Collette, and even Daniel Craig with this southern accent. Knives Out centers around Daniel Craig's character Benoit Blanc, who's hired anonymously to investigate the death of the patriarch of this very eccentric and highly combative family. Rian Johnson did a really good job crafting the script for this film, building on the mystery, pretty much keeping you guessing with every twist and turn, while also injecting some really good humor as well from its very large cast of characters that are quite eccentric, to put it nicely. The film is such a nice throwback to the murder mystery genre of old, from its plot to its setting as well, because it's mostly set inside of this old creepy style mansion with secret passageways and secret windows that lead up, to different areas, and that's such a nice treat visually to also get that accompanied with the murder mystery plot. Even with a stacked cast such as this one, there are a few big standout performances, especially Ana de Armas, who pretty much shoulders most of the leading performance of the film. She does a really good job conveying drama really well. I'd like to see her more in expanded roles in the future, because I've seen her in other things in much minor roles, like Blade Runner 2049 and stuff like that, but I feel like this is her big breakout role, so she'll probably get more stuff in the future. She really did a great job in the lead role, just conveying so much. I just thought she was really outstanding, but also Daniel Craig, with this southern accent as the detective Benoit Blanc, he really is just so eccentric and fun with, just southern drawl. You can really tell he's having a lot of fun with the role, and I think that's what makes it so much better, seeing how wild and crazy he gets as the mystery unfolds in front of him. Of course, I have to talk about Chris Evans a little bit as this cocky, arrogant, rich kid. Basically the complete opposite kind of personality from Captain America that most of us know him from. He did a really great job. I actually am excited to see more of his non-MCU roles now that he's kind of shifted out of the MCU and doing more stuff like this. I think this is like a very interesting role for him. I'm glad that he kind of stepped back out of the box from his MCU kind of role to do this. But not every character in this has a large screen presence, so unfortunately there are certain people in the film that you're not going to get too much screen time with, but none of the performances are bad. I think pretty much everybody in this film does a great job. I also found myself really liking the score in this. It felt very old murder mystery throwback, and it really sets the tone of pretty much every scene that it's in. I think it's one of those scores that I think will maybe get some award buzz behind it. I mean, it just is a really thrilling soundtrack, and I'm really curious to see how other people think of the soundtrack as well when they check out the film, and how it sets the mood and the tone of each scene. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed Knives Out. I think this is one of my most entertaining experiences in the theater all year. If you like murder mysteries, I highly recommend checking this one out. It's a really interesting story. It's going to keep you guessing pretty much the whole time, because you think that the story's going to go one way and it goes completely a different way by the end. And I think that what makes it so interesting is that you don't really see a lot of that in today's cinema when it comes to films that really keep you guessing the whole time. I really like that about that. I hope Rian Johnson maybe will do a couple more murder mysteries, because I think that he's done a really good job with that genre. And I actually like some of these characters enough where I would probably see Benoit Blanc, if you want to take Benoit Blanc and put him in another film, kind of like in the vein of like stuff like Murder on the Orient Express with the Poirot character, but put Benoit Blanc in more things. But I highly recommend you check out Knives Out when it comes out next weekend. But those are just my thoughts on Knives Out. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section down below. What did you think of the film when you check it out? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And also, what is your favorite murder mystery? Because there's so many of them that I think that everyone's going to have a very different answer from each other. But either way, make sure you leave in the comments if you like to talk about all things movies here. And as always, thank you so much for checking out my review. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button. You can keep updated movie reviews, channel reactions, unboxings, and more. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.